Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Championship Sunday. Deleted Gaming versus 9 Lives to kick us off. Can both of these teams clean up some mistakes from yesterday and push themselves further into the bracket? Desmond with Hercules. Hercules, you have a feeling here with 9 Lives. You go with them for the prediction. This is going to be an interesting matchup to see how both of these teams can kind of just break out of some really uncomfortable performances from yesterday.
Oh yeah, yesterday definitely I don't think was either of these teams peaks or 100% what they wanted to show everybody what they were capable of. I think though 9 Lives did have the better performance in the situation they had with Gen.G, where they had to come back and kind of reverse them a little bit there. But Deleted, I mean, Wave talked about it best. It felt like complexity just made them look really badly. But one thing to note, and hopefully it is corrected by today, defensively, they looked rough, and this 9 Lives team tends to put up a ton of shots. So if those same mistakes are occurring today, this could look just like a repeat of yesterday.
Eyes were on Kofer yesterday from 9 Lives. Eyes are going to be on him today as he already gets a good breakout touch. Wavy will play it off to the side. Kofer was fantastic on offense, leading the charge for the most part for 9 Lives, but some of the mistakes did end up leading into goals. Let's see what a fresh look looks like today after Kofer trying to get that back pass to Chicago kind of actually goes off target, and he's going to be needed there for a 50.
Right now, I really, again, this 9 Lives team is very interesting to me because I think so many people did doubt them a little bit. It's not that they didn't know they were capable of it. We just all were like, but are they really gonna make it that far? And honestly, that Gen.G win did it for me. But again, consistency is the #1 thing that I'm looking for right now. And so far, they're proving to show the same they are playing at yesterday. It's 9 Lives. Again, forced to defend right here for now. This 50's out forward. It's a moment for 9 Lives to push in a little bit, but Deleted trying to play the close ball game.
We talk about Deleted from yesterday. Again, not necessarily looking that strong on defense, but their offense was pretty spectacular at times. I say at times, it was really only in game 3 of that game yesterday. Andy just had a phenomenal performance, showed the potential from Deleted Gaming. What can they do now against this 9 Lives team? So far scoreless here in the first couple of minutes of gameplay. 3 shots on the side of 9 Lives, only Gyro with 1 here for Deleted, but a little bit of pressure moving here as Hawks are looking for the air dribble bump, and Wavy with the denial.
Couldn't quite find it there, but the pressure's not going to stop. Chicago tried to go to the ceiling to himself, and I like this from Kofer, just lurking and waiting a little bit to keep it going. Although it's low boost, he's going to be forced to try and challenge it down, but Wavy's was a little bit better out into the corner, and Andy and Wavy with that clear pop up. The follow is just a little bit wide here, but second half of the game comes through, and I do like what I'm seeing from Deleted in the couple shots that they've had so far, which really technically only 1 was registered. They looked great.
Yeah, Deleted seem a little bit more kind of spread out. I like the fact that they're not super bunched up, and it does seem like at least defensively standing up to the task. Wavy with a savior medal so far this game as he's trying to look to make him another play in. They're trying to keep that offensive possession from both teams. And even on the side of 9 Lives, not being too predictable with how their offense is playing, they've also made sure to kind of make some adjustments and make proper preparation for this matchup.
Boxer. Low boost, but still manages to get around. Easy setup to Chicago. I mean, you saw it the second. I think it was around, who is this? Show me. Okay, well, as soon as he got around Gyro, you just knew that was kind of free because Gyro just took his moment. There wasn't going to be a third man back in time off that one. And less than 2 minutes to go, 9 Lives take their lead.
Big ups there on Kofer on that last play. He gets 2 bumps on Andy, who's already low boost, just pretty much removing Andy from the situation, making the net as open as possible. So big ups there. You can see 9 Lives on ball, off ball, definitely very important for them as this game continues. They want to be able to make Deleted as uncomfortable as possible down the stretch, and they're doing a good job.
Seen a couple demos in that midline too. Kofer around 1. Can he get past Gyro? Flick over 1, set up to Chicago. Nice save. And Andy, a little bit of a weak pinch to clear on out, but
oh my goodness.
Breathing room. It was a triple demo. Everyone's off the field, and yet somehow 9 Lives remain in control of this ball.
And there's a shot. Good save there from Kofer. Wavy tried to see if he could take an opportunity, but you can tell Nine Lives not afraid to get physical, especially if deleted aren't going to get out of the way. They're making use of that physicality, shutting down the offense, and making sure they keep up possession. Still a 1-goal game, though, and almost a 2-goal game. That was a crazy redirect off of Andy's car, but still deleted with a chance as they try to push upfield.
44 to go. I like what I've seen so far from Hoxer, by the way. He's just been pretty, aggressive in terms of getting his team on out, but Kofor really is the one that we all want to see be super initiative, be that guy, the captain spot a little bit in a way. And 30 seconds on the clock right now. It's deleted gaming, just trying to work their way around this defense, this midline wall, but Hoxer takes it back. He knows that Kofor's there. Kofor, a little bit too upfield. Chicago taking his time around the corner.
See Andy getting that stop in traffic. Final 10 seconds is deleted. Try one last charge down the field. Andy's demo. Wavy's going upfield, looking for boost, trying to see if Gyro can get it across. He can't. And Hoxer's going to carry this one all the way downfield. Air dribble bump, but Andy denies. It doesn't matter, though. No one follows that up. And they
do look a little bit better, although it could be at times even more consistent in terms of following each other up, just in the off chance somebody makes the miss. But those transitions out right now are not in deleted gaming's favor whatsoever. Nine Lives is just playing that system a little bit better right now. You can see it again. This one to the hands of Hoxer. This one's thrown out. Chicago gets beat by Wavy, and Wavy's gonna try and let deleted push on through. Gyro just clears out, and again, it's constantly straight into the hands of a Nine Lives player.
See Andy look for that drop down. Good touch there from Wavy to get that cutout. Delete it, try to keep this play alive. Maybe a chance here. Go straight to Andy, and he'll roll it in. Gyro with a perfect dime to Andy.
I mean, you wanted to see them prove themselves on offense a little bit better. I mean, Kofor getting a weak touch, and then that's just an unfortunate bump off Chicago, right? But having that follow come in so quickly is really what's going to be able to set Deleted apart when they are on the offensive front.
We see a little bit of signs of life here from Deleted at the opener here in Game 2. Both teams equal in the goal scoring department, but great catch there from Gyro. No flip there, so he's gonna have to get out. You start to see Deleted take control of the midfield a little bit more, at least initially. And once you start getting comfortable, you're gonna have so many more issues to worry about. The adjustments made between Game 1 and Game 2 starting to show. Nine Lives have to do their part to make sure that they kind of get these challenges, get back into that physicality that we saw early on.
And they really are trying. I think just now Deleted is being a little bit more intentional with a lot of their attacks forward or challenges even on Nine Lives. And it's allowing them to break out so much easier. I mean, you saw the transition out. Wavy had the opportunity to double. Even if it was wide, it's still an opportunity. And that's way more than they had in that game number 1.
Yeah, we didn't see the passes as much. And Gyro tried to see if he could get in front of the ball, look for a bump on that play. Andy will follow it and play it high. You're seeing the defense stretch here for Nine Lives. A couple of double commits, some low boost situations, but they are able to break out. Now Gyro with low boost has to pop that off to the side, and Deleted kind of give up a little bit of field positioning as they have to go back and get boosted up. But maybe a chance here for Gyro. It's an open look. It's an open net. Great 50 from Andy on the play.
This is what I was saying, and I'll say it time and time again. The second Deleted gaming start to follow each other up just a little bit quicker than they were. And the fact that Gyro did it on 0 boost too, used everything he had left to make sure he was just far enough to make that touch. That's when they start becoming threatening, because a lot of the times Nine Lives defensively, yes, they are great and they are more than capable. They aren't necessarily always prepared for these like pinball around kind of plays. And I think Deleted are starting to take note of that. So Nine Lives trailing by 2, potentially 1 here though, as Chicago gets around everyone.
Great shot chance for Chicago. Look, he takes his time, gets that first touch, analyzes the situation, and if no one's gonna challenge, he's gonna put that follow-up on target. Great goal for Chicago. Nine Lives back into the game, but they're still down by 1.
It's definitely doable at this point in time, but in my opinion, Deleted definitely has looked a little more consistent, and it's definitely a huge sign of progress from that game number 1, but Nine Lives is trying to push him back just like they had before. Kofor up next, pops this one up high. Chicago's just gonna make sure it stays at least in that Deleted half. this one goes back. Kofer's in charge of that mid line there, and he's done a great job of holding down the fort. Unfortunately for him, this one's just bouncing up and around, and Gyro's gonna be the one up next. 2:20 on the clock, time slowly running away from 9 lives as they continue to get pushed back further into their own half.
Time's run away, but so is the possession game here especially. It looks like Deleted have been much more privy to the bumps. I've been on Gyro POV. He's been jumping a lot just to dodge the initial demo. And even when he's doing that, he may be low boost, but he's making these low boost challenges that are starting to cut off the rotation from 9 lives offensively, making it that much harder for them to go upfield and set up attacks. 9 lives have 1, that's a second shot, to their name, and both of them have been from Chicago. Kofer's shot will be off, but it will count. This is the most pressure that they've had all game, and still they come up empty. Andy actually wins that, and it's gonna be a 2-goal lead. What a challenge from Andy.
Insane challenge from Andy, and a lot of confidence too, given the fact that he was so low, but he took it just low enough that he even got some power off of his car there to make sure that it went on in. And well, there it is, 2-goal lead, 1:38 on the clock in game 2.
Oh, fake kickoff, but you see 9 lives a little privy to it. They play the ball over to the sidewall. That way, Deleted don't get initial possession quickly. But Andy's still on top of the ball. He rips another one. Andy with the hat trick. It's a 4-1 game.
I mean, take your shining moment. It's just great awareness too, because Andy could have tried to have moved a little bit. Instead, he stayed and then caught that pinch pass from Wavy and just placed it right on through. And now Deleted are just building on top of their lead, making things so much more comfortable for themselves into these next minute and a half or so. Hoxer tries to make a little bit of a center to Kofer, just calls himself off on it and recognizes that Deleted's already on attack.
Strong turnaround here for Deleted in both the kickoffs and just in the way they've been moving around the field. But not out of the woods for 9 lives just yet. Hoxer with the response here as we approach the final minute.
I mean, look at him. It's just great, again, awareness, but a better fake from Chicago. And this is the level of communication that 9 lives can be at, that makes them so deadly at times. The problem is, it hasn't been like that the entire time. And this one up, Hoxer, reset forward, a lot of power on it too. Kofer sends it back to him, but Wavy and Andy work together to push it out.
The play looked a little awkward, so Kofer didn't follow it through all the way. Hoxer got it to him, but it still wasn't necessarily the best play for Kofer to work with. So the kickoff play doesn't work all the way. Another chance there for a fake. Gyro, though, just falls on top of the ball right in the goal line, able to make a great stop, which could potentially win in, making this a 1-goal game. 30 seconds to go. 9 lives are swarming Deleted, but they can't get a good shot on.
26 to go. Time just ticking away much faster than 9 lives want. One of their lives might go away here. Hoxer is going to try and stop it, though, to the backboard. Very weak on it, which means a clear really could secure this game right here. Andy with a double. He's going to end it, but it bounces out. Crazy save from Hoxer in those last few moments, but it's not going to do anything to change the outcome of this game. Deleted Gaming are going to win.
I gotta find a different word for them. I'm thinking out loud, but here we go. We got game 3 on the screen.
We know what you mean, and that's what counts. And you're right, though. 9 lives definitely need to find a way to look way more comfortable with each other again, more so like they did in game number 1. And we're gonna see if that's possible here in this next one. So we get back into things. Kofer had popped it up, but Wavy again already taking it away. I do like this lurk from Chicago on the sidewall. Maybe he can make the double just barely. I think might have been a little bit off, but Andy's still marked with the save. And Hoxer not able to get past anybody, and I like this from Deleted. There's the moments, defensively where they are just a wall, and Wavy has to leave this one back. There was no boost left to make the double, but at least Deleted's transitions are clean.
Yeah, transition gameplay has been great for Deleted. They've been able to pass to each other a lot in transition, but not only that, they create a lot of room, and their 50 game is so good that sometimes second man can just position himself perfectly for where the 50 is going to go. You kind of need that, especially in high level. It's been very effective for Deleted. How will 9 lives be able to respond, though, here? You see Hoxer with a car change there as well. He's rocking that skyline, and he might make a different play. He's trying to go up for a shot, but Gyro able to get a nice piece on the ball. Just a quick denial on that.
It's so funny seeing him in a Maki, by the way. It just it's such like a throw off No. I thought it was a skyline at first too from far away, but like just seeing Hawkster in anything other than a standard is weird, but I respect it. And you know, maybe the changeup is what Nine Lives needs in this one. Chicago to the backboard, tries to float it down, nobody there on it. It's a little bunched up for my likes as far as Deleted's concerned, and maybe Nine Lives can capitalize on it, but they have been a lot slower. You see the demos on the back end. Chicago tried to go for the second and the third bump, but nobody gets touched.
Now chance here for Chicago. He's trying to bring that ball up. Playing it, looking for Hawkster, but again, defense from Deleted pretty set. And it's nice still to see some of the off ball as well. You had Wavy kind of looking to disrupt it in the midfield, seeing if he can create some space. But still scoreless here as we approach the end of the first half. Maybe a chance for Deleted. Wavy was on that back wall. You got to be careful with a play like that because Andy gets bullied in the back end. Hawkster almost had a lane for a shot. Good defense to get back in time.
It's great patience on top of that defense as well, right? That really is setting Deleted apart. Although nobody's been able to find anything, Deleted's managed to hold back Nine Lives very decently. And this is that transition out I was talking about, although this almost could have been deadly. Gyro just right place, right time to get a little touch and slow things down here. Andy, the one that really did everything, had a hat trick in the last game. Hasn't found anything quite yet here in game number 3, but trying to push him forward.
There's Kofer. Trying to get a good look there. Chicago off to the side to Hawkster. Look at Wavy though, clean ball. Gyro going up for a low boost, and Kofer's up so early. He was waiting for that to go towards him. He's actually trying to look for some bumps to throw things off. This is good possession from Nine Lives. They are trying to incorporate more passes to each other, but Deleted just really privy of what it is and shutting it down.
Yeah, they definitely recognize that Nine Lives has tried to change something up a little bit, and more so that they're kind of taking themselves out of positioning just a hair off, trying to find, you know, those bumps and those demos. And the fact that they really aren't finding them as consistently as you would like shows that Deleted is very spatially aware of what Nine Lives is doing to them right now. So, I mean, you hit it nail on the head. Possessionally, Deleted is just on top of it right now, and they're not forcing anything too much. This one's left down for Andy.
No.
He doesn't get it in, and Wavy's just gonna have to call himself back.
And Gyro basically saves that one. So unfortunate for Deleted, but it's still anybody's game here as we hit that final minute. Things starting to, the pace starting to amp for Deleted though. Andy was looking for the top right corner, just couldn't find the mark there. And now Kofer leading the charge downfield. What do Nine Lives have in the tank as Chicago tries to interrupt the play? Andy has to be careful on the back end and watch out for a demo, but there's a pitch towards him. He tries to get the shot on, but it's just off target.
Just a hair late on that one, and it almost went in, but the pressure's not going to stop there off the backboard. Hawkster to collect its low boost, but redirect back. 25 seconds on the clock here. Low boost almost all the way around for Deleted Gaming as time goes on in this one, but they are still winning their challenges, excuse me, although this one gets taken away. From the corner, Wavy pops this one up. 10 seconds left to go.
Wavy on this one. Hawkster, though, gets to beat. Chicago waiting in midfield, but Gyro's on the ball. Kofer has to intercept. Kofer does intercept. Hawkster's up, tries to put that on target. Andy will keep this one up, and he's going to take it to the sidewall. Gets demo for his efforts, and Kofer maybe will have a chance for a shot, but Gyro able to get in front of it. Both teams keeping this ball up to see if they can make a play, but Hawkster toward the side and tries to push that one in front of the net. Gyro denies it. We've got overtime in game 3 between Nine Lives and Deleted.
This is such a testament as well as to how much Deleted can change from game to game now, and I feel like that makes them so much more dangerous. They took what they learned about Nine Lives possessionally and flipped it on their head, and they started doing it back to them. They played a little bit of a slower game there in regulation, but now OT is going to be a different story as Wavy sends this one off to the side, and it's left for Andy, and he's going to try and solo around, but can't find through.
Gyro wants to play that off the corner. Good clearance from Kofer, but clears it right back to Wavy, who's going to keep this play alive for Deleted. You see Gyro off the sidewall. Not a lot of boost here, so just going to try to play close, play a 50, see if he can get a bump. Chicago, though, takes Wavy out the play, so Andy's sitting here on the sidewall alone. He's trying to just stop Nine Lives' offense. His pass comes through to Gyro, gets blocked away. Nine Lives slowly starting to lose the boost game, but they are keeping themselves at least in this OT. What can Gyro do? Light touch, Hoxer and Andy both take each other out as that one's going off target. Wavy's touch doesn't go towards the net. It could be a chance for a breakaway for Nine Lives.
Nine Lives, it's very dependent on Chicago getting that mid boost, and he did. He broke him out, but everybody else is low. They found themselves some resources. And right now, it's just a slow game. Who's going to make the first mistake defensively? Because Nine Lives has been able to compete in this just a little bit. But it is getting closer and closer to their net. No bump on Hoxer means he's able to get the save off this one. In a minute 35 to this OT. Finally, Nine Lives breakaway, and Hoxer is going to get his shot. It's crossbar in.
Look at this. Hoxer lines it up and just gets just enough power right under the crossbar. Even with their kickoffs being as good as they have been and kind of changing up the game, you can even see Nine Lives starting to adjust to those as well. What are some other ways that they'll be able to mix things up over the course of this series? They're already under a lot of pressure here off of the kickoff initially. Demo took place and Nine Lives with a little bit of possession. Gyro had the ball for a solo, but only for a moment as he was just low boost on the play.
I mean, if you want to try and talk about things that both of these teams even could change, right? Nine Lives definitely needs to go back to finding each other. It felt like they were very slow to following each other up, and that's really what was missing. That Deleted had almost gained into their play style in that game number 2, but on Deleted's end of it, right? You have to make those shots. You finally had gained, I think they had like close to 10 in the last one. Nothing towards really the end of it, right? All of that could have been something that would have thrown them into such a comfortable lead, but Nine Lives really just needs to get pushed off the goal line here, and Hoxer's gonna have to back pass over to Kofer. Kofer on no boost, reset forward to just try and keep it out for a half a second.
Lots of good communication and trust on the side of Deleted here. The way that they're playing, they have that third man playing so aggressive. It's Wavy to Andy, Andy to the net. Deleted in game 4 started off so much pressure in offense.
This is what I was just saying. I mean, finding each other, and not even just each other. All three members of the play, all three members of the team involved on the play, to make sure it goes in, and that's what has to happen. Those early moments when you find a solid play, it has to go in, and finally it is. And Wavy is going to try and turn this into 2. This one falls to the hands of Kofer. No challenge to come up just quite yet. Andy's just going to try and bump it forward. Low boost.
He's got Wavy. Is it open? It's just in.
He caught him out.
Andy again, good. I mean, his positioning this game has been really well done. He's been taking boosts on the back end from Nine Lives a lot, but this time, like you said, caught him out, read the defense, read the offense, took the ball away from him, and landed in the open net. 2 goals for Andy. 2 goals for Deleted. Lots of time left, though, here in game 4, and Nine Lives. This is not the start you're looking for, especially after a game 3 win, as it just feels like Deleted took some time to talk it over, and they've just come out with fresh faces here.
Oh, for sure. And I think you do have to recognize as well that Nine Lives definitely stole game 3 away from Deleted. It was so in their control, and now it is back to Deleted. Kofer keeps this one on out. Looks clean for a second there from Wavy. He's going to try again with what he has.
Oh, fake.
But he leaves it for Gyro. The fake comes through, and Deleted up by 3.
You can see their faces light up. They knew exactly what they were doing with that one. Wavy off the ceiling, takes that time, and Gyro just sneaks under him to get the bounce shot in. Deleted when the offense connects. You can see the momentum boost that it has on this team, and it translates into the gameplay so cleanly. 3-0 halfway through the game. It doesn't seem like anything can stop them. Nine Lives have a lot of time, though, to really figure this out, but the way things are going right now, something's got to change for them.
For sure. I think right now they're just a little bit too boxed in, and when Nine Lives does get out, it isn't even just natural shots coming towards that net. They're very, very forced, and they're slightly weak, so nothing really is going to be coming out anytime soon. Second half of the game underway here. Andy tries to get back past Kofer, but Kofer going to send this one all the way to that other side. Chicago had enough resource to do something with it, but they're really, again, they're trying that pass and play pinball around style. Unfortunately for them, Deleted are just so locked in the mid line that they can do whatever they want with them.
Yeah, they pretty much are like holding the midfield, giving a lot of space to 9 Lives of their own half, and they are just striking, forcing the defense to dive here. Boost totals not too high on the side of 9 Lives, but they get a little bit of room. But here's Gyro, almost got to beat there past Chicago. Great 50 from Chicago, but no offense at all for 9 Lives. They just can't get past that midfield line.
They really can't. And again, it's Deleted just holding themselves there. They're very quick cut rotations on it. They recognize that 9 Lives kind of just lobs this ball out. And if they just lurk a little bit, they can catch it almost every single time. There's Gyro lurking in the back end, and there's the lob forward for Deleted. And it's really just the pattern at this point. And then they just have to spot each other. A little bit of a double commit in the midfield from 9 Lives means this one just goes straight back into the hands of Deleted.
Yeah, you can see a lot of the 50s are taking place to that midfield line. There's hardly any blue on the orange half of the field. Wavy, though, with a good cut, top corner. We might as well start getting ready for Game 5. These guys are in full control here on Utopia Coliseum.
You absolutely could. I mean, if Andy's resetting and setting up Wavy like that, and Wavy's right there to follow through, there really is nothing you can do at that point. 56 seconds left on the clock. 9 Lives might lose another one. It's not looking too hot for this team right now. This is the longest they have pretty much been in that blue half, and even then, no shot comes out on net.
There's a nice little touch from Andy to get this one downfield. The 50 game is just going to be how this one ends. The question here is, what comes next if you are 9 Lives? You've got 30 seconds remaining in this game. Things have not gone your way at all. You can't get anything going. And the question is, for Coach Fireburner, do we see a timeout here after this performance? Only one shot from 9 Lives this game. Almost a perfect shutout for Deleted Gaming. Time's gonna tick down, a couple of demos, and maybe one, no, denied. Dominant. If the timeout was effective for 9 Lives, can Kofor really be that player and have an impact play that turns 9 Lives around? Will we see more from Chicago and the Hoxer as well? If they start to sync up, it's hard for any team to stop them. Here we go. Game 5 is underway.
Big question, does 9 Lives change something, especially after that timeout? There's enough time to recognize what you were doing wrong, but can they actually correct it? A little bit more of an aggressive start there from Deleted. You saw the early demos, you saw the early chases for some bumps or potential demos, so a new added element for 9 Lives to try and avoid.
Andy pass, looking for Gyro, but a little too wide. Double commit, though, from Chicago and Hoxer, and Kofor trying to buy his team some time to get back into the right field position as he carries this one all the way into the midfield. Good cut, though, from Andy. It's Deleted, one a piece of the ball. They get this into the corner. Chicago last bag, but gets a great touch sending Wavy behind. Deleted trying to get aggressive, but so is 9 Lives. You see a little bit of physicality there.
You see the physicality, but also there's a couple moments where I get worrisome for 9 Lives. I've seen Kofor go almost a little too far forward and then a little too far back, and then it makes things awkward for him to try and find anybody to pass this ball to when he does happen to get it. So right now, 9 Lives, I think, should play a little bit of the safer route right now because it's not doing anything to their benefit against Deleted. Deleted is still managing to keep them back. This ball, 50's all the way to that orange side. Andy Musty forward. It's slow enough for Chicago to get the save.
See Hoxer with a good demo there, taking out Wavy. Look at how much space they get on this transition for 9 Lives. They weren't getting in that last game. They're fighting for that field position. The physicality is giving them a lot of room. But still only one shot this game, and it was that Musty you saw out of Andy. Things have been just a battle for possession as Game 5 has continued on.
Right now, 9 Lives look a little bit better than they did before. They at least managed to break out of their own half more than they did in that last game, but they quickly continue to get sent back over and over. Hawkster's trying to make that change. He does the challenge in the air, and Chicago just completely sends it upfield. Low boost means it's left for Kofer. Challenged by Wavy, manages to still keep it in the blue. Shot from Hawkster to the backboard. Great touch from Gyro, but a miss and a follow-through from Chicago. Keeps hope alive for 9 lives.
Talk about the miss from Gyro, and Hawkster did get bumped there from Andy. No one was able to get back in time. Chicago read it, saw that left side of the net wide open, and didn't miss his shot. First shot for 9 lives is a goal, and it could be the way this game goes. Deleted have been a little bit slow to the jump. 9 lives is already building up that momentum. Now it's up to Deleted to play from behind. Can they do it here halfway through game 5?
Well, we're going to see Chicago's already up in that blue half, trying to open up a path for Hawkster, and instead Kofer just played it a little bit further back, which was the right call on it. He can't quite get down enough to get a touch, but this ball still bounces in their favor, and the demos from Deleted just do not end. Andy's next. Enough boost in the tank to try and sneak in the double. He's not going to find it. It's a little bit too high there, but just over 2 minutes left to go. 9 lives barely hanging on to their 1-goal lead.
And Chicago, no chance as soon as he landed. Andy will get a free ball, tried to play it low under Hawkster. Gyro with the follow, but no boost, and he can't get around it to put it on target. So Deleted will have to try again. How many more of those opportunities will they get? Chicago with a flick on, and Gyro another save, but this one straight to Hawkster, who opts for a good first touch to play the 50 towards the net.
And unfortunately for him, there were 2 Deleted players lined up, ready to go one after the other to stop him and send this ball out. 90 seconds left to go here. Again, Deleted, for as great as they've been, they haven't been able to find another shot, at least in the recent minutes. And Hawkster takes his 27 boost in a dream towards that net, but Gyro sends it out midfield, and just over a minute to go. Deleted Gaming starting to get desperate.
Yeah, 9 lives. They desperately want to come for goal because you see some of the shots coming through. Good save for Hawkster there. Low boost on the play. Maybe a chance for 9 lives. But they got to stop this one here right now. Wavy taking his time. 50 out. Gyro has the ball. Andy has full boost. He's going to look for Andy. Pass to Andy. Shot off of Gyro and in. We're all tied up in game 5.
It definitely just felt like pressure eventually building and mounting. That was too much for 9 lives. That's the Deleted that we missed from game number 2, and we got them back. 52 seconds on the clock in a tied game.
That was very, very fortunate for Gyro to be there. That much is for sure. They're now Deleted. They'll take it. It was still a good initial shot, though, too, from Andy. Now with 40 seconds to go, can Deleted make some magic happen? 9 lives. Are they going to let this one slip away? Kofer goes up quickly, but it'll be Hawkster. No, Andy again with the denial. He's not trying to give 9 lives any space. He sets up the lane for Wavy, but Wavy gets blocked out a little lower boost. Hawkster actually gets bumped out of this play, but it doesn't even matter because he might actually get the ball. He does take possession as he goes downfield for 9 lives. Not the best clear. Chicago tries to get a shot on, but Wavy, quick denial.
Barely managed to get that touch and then turns around to Musty towards the backboard on this one. It's a great save there from Kofer, but it's not going to end in the last few seconds. He's bumped out, and there it is. Andy to send it Deleted to the lead.
Gyro says 1, 2, Toodaloo, get out the way. Clears it up for Andy. Andy scores a big-time goal with 2 seconds to go. And they just got to make sure to keep the kickoff clean, but that one gets into the air. Kofer doesn't have any boost, though. Wave will try to land it. That's a high ball. Hawkster's got to hit this shot. No! Right in front of the goal line, it falls.
No more lives. Not in this. Well, in the series, they got 2 more. But in the day, this is the end. Only 1 more chance to try and stop Deleted Gaming as they sit on match point here in the quarterfinal.
Kofer trying to wrap around that ball. See Andy, great challenge off of his own back wall. Great start for 9 lives possession-wise, but doesn't amount to much. Gyro playing kind of close here on 3rd, and that ball is going to go over his head. He's actually getting tangled up here a little bit, so it's going to be some room for 9 lives. Kofer no boost, so he's going to lob that really high on the back wall. Gets Andy to use a lot of boost. Hawks with a good beat. Gyro's out the play, so it's only Wavy. He's going to carry this one. Can he go the length of the field here? Not before Chicago gets in front of it. And both teams trying to test the other's mettle, seeing how much boost is in the tank on both sides, and it's been a clean start to game 6.
Both of these teams continue to send at least two players up extremely far forward. I mean, you saw somebody on the back end just throwing himself at it. I think it was Wavy, but 9 lives by the time he's there already are in their half, and that's what you're continuing to see over and over here. And Kofer's going to be the first one to really just stop it. He pretty much uses everything in the tank to just drop this down to the ground, and Chicago's going to make sure this doesn't get over him, and Andy sends it right on back. But I do like what I'm seeing out of 9 lives. It's been a little bit better in terms of getting this ball, keeping it forward. It was a wide shot there, and Kofer's is just going to be as high. At 3:34 to go. It's been a much better look for 9 lives.
Still trying to get a little bit more going offensively on the side of 9 lives. Really get control of the game. And Deleted are making things so uncomfortable. Look at Hoxer. He's trying to get on top of the ball. Just gets bullied out of the way. He'll have a chance here as he goes off the ceiling. Trying to look for a little pinch on the ground, but has to play that 50-50 out.
Gyro just up into the air, just completely sacrifices possession for the sake of just staying back in time in that moment. Great demo though from Wavy, sending at least one back at a time, and Hoxer not allowed through whatsoever. Kofer with boost though could be dangerous here from the ceiling. This one floats on down, and Wavy to finish it. Can he get past the midline? And yes, but Chicago's lurking and waiting. He's around 1, takes a second shot, and 50's back, and 9 lives go on their attack.
Chance here for a little transition play, and great save out of there for Gyro. Both teams doing a lot of fighting here, and they'll have a long road on Championship Sunday. Winner of this series has a great gift next. Space Station Gaming. It's going to be a tough fight, but they got to get through this one first. Can Delete it, close out the series here, where we see another 9 live championship field game as Kofer trying to get that double. Hoxer with a shot on, but it's Wavy again denying.
Only 2 minutes to go. It's a slow shot towards the net. Pretty decent one, though. I will give it to Gyro up in the air. As Kofer sent on back. And Wavy's clear is going to let Deleted Gaming follow him just a little bit. Gyro's already in their half, takes their boost on top of it, which really was a big difference maker in that last game. When Deleted Gaming controlled the boost on the field, 9 lives looked very disoriented, and they really were just forced to play defense so much. But Hoxer going to try and pull off another miracle shot here. Not quite going to find anything. 1:34 to go.
Ooh, Gyro. Can he get past Kofer here? No. Good stoppage from Kofer. Wavy has to barrel back. Chicago playing very close. Can't get it past Wavy. Hoxer has to control it. Couldn't get a good follow-up shot. Tries to fake the double, and it worked! Kofer scores! 9 lives. Score with 1:20 left.
Eventually it had to work, sending Chicago forward, and then Hoxer to follow. They both say this is about as open of a path as we can make it for you. And finally, 9 lives break on in. It's a foot in the game and a foot in the series to stay. 1:15 to go. They're going to need more than one, though, to feel comfortable as these demos are coming through. Wavy's probably going to be up for this. He is to the backboard. No double, but Andy to follow on the waterfall. The response is in.
The response is in, and it's in fast. Straight down, Chicago jumped and put himself in no man's land, and Andy just had to follow through and get there first. Now both teams showing their stuff offensively. That was the second shot of the game for Deleted. But the ball goes to Hoxer right off the kickoff. Things starting to heat up here in Game 6. Hoxer, no flip reset, and Andy will get the touch there to get the save. Gotta watch out for some of the fakes into the shots as Gyro had to get a save there, diving as Chicago put that one on. Maybe more opportunities for fakes, and Chicago also puts himself there, but they gotta be careful not to bring themselves outside the play. Light touch from Chicago, blocked out by Andy. So much defense from Deleted as time ticks down. They do not have possession, they don't have the ball, and they can't stop Kofer.
9 lives not only took all of Deleted Gaming's boost, but Hoxer in the back end goes and demos off the play. Gyro's left with nothing to be able to make some sort of a save off that shot, and 9 lives make their second response. They take their lead. 36 seconds to go. Kofer's left with this one, enough in the tank to go up. He's past the midline, in the air. Andy's up, no touch. Gyro's next to clear out, barely to mid, but it dead balls down.
Here's Deleted, full charge in front. Wavy opting to give them no control, but Andy doesn't have the boost to follow it. Final 15 seconds. Andy still low boost, but whoa, good pinch. Hoxer can't read it. Kofer last back. He's gonna opt to control it. Gyro gets it away from him. Andy gets a touch forward, but Andy and Gyro both don't have boost and Wavy's demo. So now 5 seconds, Hoxer wants to run out the time. Kofor got a demo on Andy. Is this going to be it here? Yes, it'll be grounded.
And Deleted looked obviously more comfortable, and you're gonna be more comfortable when you have a full tank of boost. So having that added element of, you know, feeling like you're forced to be on the ground is gonna be really rough. So they're gonna have to slow 9 lives back. Don't let them in your half again. Otherwise, we're just gonna get a repeat of that last game.
The iconic Champions Field for Championship Sunday. Is this how this is going to go for the entirety of today? Game 7 is live. Deleted in 9 lives. Is Deleted already off to a hot start, just pushing possession over on the side of 9 lives' end. We've seen both teams show peaks and valleys over the course of this series, but who is going to strike when the lights are brightest? Kofor's already up into the air looking for a redirect. It'll be a sent to Andy, pass to Wavy, looking for a big shot downfield, and Chicago's needed to push that into the corner.
It was a great save there too, and you're gonna need a lot more of those where they're coming from. Great clear though from Hoxer. Getting 9 lives out of their half as quickly as possible is really gonna be the name of the game here in this last one. And Gyro almost had a free one. He just slowed it down enough. Andy just wasn't there to take the follow. And about 50 seconds into this, Deleted Gaming showing exactly what they're made of.
And Kofor with a free ball, but he's using a lot of boost to get to this. Did get a beat on Andy. Chicago actually dives here, so it's going to be Hoxer back as he's trying to pick up boost. There's lots of space here for Deleted. Gyro wants to get involved. Andy, high pop. Can he get a bump here on Kofor? Actually, he's going to try to play that one towards the net. And it will get kind of sent away onto the sidewall for now. But this is good pressure here for Deleted Gaming. Deleted trying to get more physical and really take advantage of the space that they're given from 9 lives, as when they catch them on that counterattack, they can keep possession for a decent amount of time before they have to go back.
They definitely can, and right now that's really just been the detriment of 9 lives. They aren't really quite able to take it back as quickly as they should be able to, or at least what we've been able to see them do in the past. Andy tried 2 touches forward, and Kofor said absolutely not. Here's a 3rd one over you, even a 4th towards that net. No boost left though, and a big clear over to Andy. Let's Deleted Gaming have their moment.
This series has been really a battle. Who can be at the right place at the right time? Who's gonna make that first mistake? Chicago, flip reset. Looks for a bump. Andy with a clear, straight to Kofor. Challenge goes to Chicago, and he gets it through the defense. Chicago and Kofor come together. And the first goal to 9 lives.
There have been so many moments that really just should not happen, and that is one of them, at least for the Deleted defense. 9 lives, great work and effort together on that one. They take their lead as they approach the second half of this game here in the last game of the series, last chance, and everything's gonna matter. Hoxer shot just a bit wide, but it doesn't matter. Chicago's there to send them up by 2.
Hoxer, again, when the team needs him most. Great challenge, great staying with the ball. Gives an open lane in Chicago. And Chicago here with the 2nd goal. 9 lives in full control of the Game 7. Deleted have not been able to get anything going offensively. They've been on a drought. Is this the end of their run?
There's only one way to find out. Can Deleted equalize in the next 2.5 minutes?
Oh man, Wavy almost got that one through. Andy has Gyro. Gyro actually jumps up for this, and everyone covered the corner here for 9 lives. Transitional chance here. As Kofor plays on top of the ball. One more goal for 9 lives would be the dagger here, I would think. But Andy still putting some fight in, plays that low. Thought he could catch Hoxer out. Got it around the defense, but it just wasn't enough for Deleted. They've got to go back to the drawing board, and time is not on their side.
It really is not. It's taken away as quickly as it had started, and Hoxer is making this worse for them. My eyes really are on him right now. He has tried so many times to make sure that this ball is at least just always in that blue side. There he goes again. Kofor's trying to open up a path. He takes his time. No bump play to come, and Chicago's not going to get the follow that time. And great on Kofor, plays it back a little slower, although he's demoed off the play. Wavy's in their lurk, but Chicago just a little bit better, a slight touch, keeps 9 lives in possession.
A little bit of hesitation there on the side of Andy. Gyro had the bump to give him some room, but Andy didn't go too late, so now they give up possession again. The big clearance from Gyro and Wavy downfield trying to be a nuisance, but Hoxer unfazed by anyone. He's just staying on top of the ball. As long as they get this upfield, 9 lives are in full control. Deleted are doing everything they can to try to make 9 lives uncomfortable, but they are not showing any signs of sway. Here's a chance here for Gyro. Put that one on Kofor. Goal line save. And keeps this a 2-goal game. Deleted are running out of options. They're running out of time. They need something now.
This is where it all comes down to it. Can you find something at the end? No. Hoxer to keep this one out. 9 lives are doing everything in their power to make sure this doesn't go in, but Andy will always come through at the 30-second mark. 2 shots went on net, but it was the follow-up on the ground. 9 lives, nowhere to be seen. And well, there's time.
There is time. Great fake on Wavy on the play. Fake. No fake kickoff here. This one's going to be Wavy with possession. Can he make another play happen again? Looking across to Andy. That's going to be a high ball. Gyro does pop it up. Wants to get this to Wavy. Another shot coming through. Kofor will get it away. 9 lives need to get this one out, though, as time is ticking down. Kofor almost got a big beat. Chicago awkward. Wavy trying to jump on it. Can't get it past Hoxer. Gyro doesn't have boost, and he's just not there. He's demoed. Final few seconds tick down. Deleted need to keep it up, and 9 lives need to get it down. If they want to win this game 7, they do so. 9 lives take the series and move on to the semifinals.
They will face off against SSG in the